Hello, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Ongaku, the podcast where three friends come together and break down what's new in the Japanese music industry. This is the podcast for the very spooky month of November 1st, 2019. I'm your host, Ken, and with me we have Gray.
What's happening, dudes?
And that's about it. Luna is currently stranded somewhere.
Screaming at her car.
Yeah, it's pretty much it at this point.
Poor girl can't catch a break.
Indeed. Which is unfortunate. But,
Yeah.
how have you been?
Sick as a dog. We were in St. Louis with Luna up until Monday, and we came home Monday, and I was starting to feel like I was going down health wise, and then Tuesday it kind of just hit full circle. Like I was not feeling good. I thought I was running a fever there for a while. And yeah, yesterday, like, I didn't have a voice, and you can still kind of hear it a little bit when I talk, like I'm a little deeper than normal because sickness, but I'm feeling way better today than I did yesterday. Yeah, so while I've been sick and doing all this stuff, I've had like a lot of real estate stuff happening, which I guess is a good thing because it's money, and that's a great thing, but at the same time, I'm like, go away, I want to get better. So it's just been kind of like this frustrating week where I'm like, I don't want to do anything, and then I have people calling me wanting to go see houses. I'm like, oh, you people. Other than that, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be with you once again, bud. Already missing you after a couple of days, but we'll get over it. How are you hanging in there?
I am alive. I learned
Which
what
is
sweat was again because when we were in the lovely St. Louis, it was a balmy 60 degrees and it was nice and chilly. I loved it. Now I come back home, I'm hot, I'm sweating. I don't like it.
Hooray!
Hooray. But yeah, besides that, what have we been listening to? Well, let's start with you.
Not a whole lot, except one. I know we talked about this last week, so I will only mention it very briefly. But the other two songs for the call are out. They're great. Black Papilio is a rock song, which is really, really cool. And then the other song, which I'm drawing a blank on, is some sort of like Latin-inspired song, which is kind of cool. So Color Creations, The Call, go grab it. It's fantastic. Other than that, I have been listening to LOL dropped a new music video called Like That Part 2. So basically they took the song Like That and they added two new verses, essentially is what they did to it. The same song, just with two different verses. And the first verse is actually rapped by a artist that we've talked about before and I'd completely forgotten about, Sonari. So that was really cool, and his rap in that song was really dope. And I was like, oh, I've completely forgot about Sonari. Let me go see if his new album is out. And certainly enough, it is. It's on Apple Music. So I downloaded that. And that's what I've been listening to all week is pretty much it, is Sonari. And expect to hear more about him soon. What have you been listening to, bud?
Nothing much as of late. Just been listening to my juicy playlist. Same old. Been listening to a lot of Visual K songs because of the spooky nature that is All Hallows Eve. But besides that, nothing too much. You know, they did do this Visual K Disney inspired album. I want to say like several years back now, where they sung in all English the a Visual K style version of hit Disney songs. So of course, they did a version of This Is Halloween, which is probably the best song on their track.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, if you look at like I'm not a huge Marilyn Manson fan, but his version of This Is Halloween is really, really fantastic. So I could see that. Also, This Is Halloween really lends itself to like that Visual K style.
Oh yes, especially for This Is Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, like it makes a lot of sense that would be the thing. So yeah.
But yeah, besides that, nothing too much. Got Tender's new mini album, or his latest EP, that is, and I've been listening to that on blast.
Nice.
I've been picking up Shia Summer's latest stuff to prepare for her new album that's coming out pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that also, so I'm waiting to see what the music video is, and apparently a lot of other people are helping out. I think Syrup is helping out with that one also, and Tender is also helping out with that one too. So
Nice.
it's looking to be a really solid album regardless.
That sounds pretty solid.
But yeah, with that, let's move on to the news. This first one is technically mine, but I'll give it to you if you want.
My Hero Academia, it's back. It's a thing. And one of the new opening, or not one of the news, but the new opening for the show is called Polaris, and it's done by Blue Encount, which is a group that I love. And so it's really, really exciting. I've actually really enjoyed this song so far. It's really, really good. But the good news is we also know when the physical edition of Polaris is going to be dropping, which is going to be on November 20th. And it's going to be in 3 editions total: a standard, limited, and limited pressing edition. And we do have like more details and stuff on the site that you can check out, along with pre-order links and also the really cool covers. So yeah, definitely check that out. I really, really like actually I think the standard, but the limited pressing's cool too. Sir Night Eye and Mito is pretty neat.
That indeed.
All right, moving on to the next one. If you're a Bish fan, I have good news for you. They have dropped a brand new music video for their song "Kind People." It's an upcoming single. It's going to be coming out on November 6th, so in just a few days. So it's right around the corner. But you can go ahead and check out the music video. It's really, really cool. They hired 150 people to help with this music video. There's a bunch of people dancing on top of a roof, and it sounds kind of interesting, just sheer numbers alone, and it's certainly fascinating to watch. And I think the song actually wound up be pretty solid song, so check that out. We do have the music video linked into the site along with the pre-order links. If you do like the song, you can definitely pre-order that. If I had the money, I definitely would be, because I really, really like Kind People.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's something, I guess.
Yeah, I was curious if you had a chance to check it out. But all right, moving on to the next article. I know we just finished talking about My Hero Academia, but we got to talk about one more time. So the ending theme is sung by Sayuri, and she's going to be releasing Kokai no Uta, which is the ending theme for My Hero Academia, on November 27th. And it's going to be coming in 3 editions, pretty much a lot like the Blue Encount. There's the standard, the limited, and the anime edition, which is a lot similar to the limited pressing edition. And yeah, you can also go ahead and check out the snippet of the music video. I think it's only a minute and a half long, but it's a pretty stylistically interesting music video. Think of A Scanner Darkly, that blend of live action and like cell shaded CGI. They kind of do that with this, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting as far as the visuality of it goes, and just the visuals. And so definitely check it out. It's a very interesting song, and yeah, you can, like I said, pre-order through the site.
Yeah, the ending is alright, honestly. And when I saw the preview, and I was like, all right. It seemed like the illustration that they did for the ending matches this particular song, because the music video is fairly shot in a similar way also.
Yeah, I will say it's not the strongest ending theme by any means, but it's growing on me the more I hear it, so, which is a good thing.
But yeah, continuing on up. Too bad Luna isn't here, otherwise she'd be freaking out right now, but
she probably still is freaking out.
Yeah, she's probably jonesing right now. The lovely, lovely superstar Kodakumi dropped the cover art for her upcoming album, Record, being released on November 13th. This will be her latest album since DNA back in August of last year, and will be her 16th overall, which is very interesting. It will include the rebranding version of Goldfinger 99, which is Hiromi Go's chart-topping hit, and we actually listened to that on the Kohaku this past year, so
I wondered why I was hearing Living La Vida Loca. It freaked me out.
So she's gonna be doing her version of it, and apparently she's also doing this song called Rich and Famous, which will feature Sean Paul. He's a fairly major name in the US industry here. But yeah, it will release with 3 editions, and you can check out more information about it on our site. So,
also, if you just want to see Kodakumi wrapped in a bunch of chords, because you know.
Record.
Yep.
Continuing on up, it is the lovely, lovely voice actress turned vocalist Shuko Saito announced that she will be releasing her first single called 36 Centigrades and Pa 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 on November 20th. This will be her latest release following her breakout mini album Kutsuhimori, which dropped back in August. Which is very interesting is Pa 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 is being used for the popular slice of life anime Oriski, Are You the Only One That Loves Me, which is currently airing on the, I guess, the winter time slot. I don't know what season this is. Is it the fall time slot?
It is confusing.
Yeah. What? That aside, she's also starring in.
Oh, who's she play? Is she like one of the leads?
No, she's one of the main girls, but it's not the three main girls because it's Haruka Tomatsu is one of the main girls. Of course she is, because Sao and all that lovely thing. But apparently one of the girls for a song that we're going to be listening to later on is actually on this. And Sachika I'm Dead Inside Misawa stars as one of the lovely, lovely main girls, which I just love. I found that out recently, and I was like, Sachika's in this, huh? But yeah, it'll release with 3 editions, and all of them, you can see them on the site, and along with a, special press edition, which will include an anime cover version. Which is funny, because her character's not even on the thing, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll combine this into the news too, but the lovely popular girl idol group SKE48 announced that they will be releasing a brand new single called So You to Toko Aru Yone on January 15th. This will be the latest song done by the group since Frustration back in July, and will be the group's 26th single overall. This will also kick off the group's 12th year in the music industry. What's interesting is this comes from their Japanese streaming app, Showtime, which is Showroom, not Showtime. I'm thinking of Wizards, which is Showtime.
Yep.
Showroom. It's very interesting. If you guys don't know this is basically the way to connect with seiyus and idols and stuff like that, because then it's like their very own version of Twitch. So yeah. Also, with this news, the announcement came that Akari Suda, for the first time in her career, will be taking over as the center for this single. And what's really surprising is that Judina Matsui, who just recently returned, will not be participating with this single at all. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword in my mind.
Yeah. Maybe they wanted to give, because Akari Suda's been with them for so long, maybe they wanted to give her the spotlight without her having to share it with Jurina. That would be my guess.
The thing is, she technically already did make the spotlight. She was number 2 for the Senbatsu.
Yeah, she was.
They made her become the center, then the song bombed, and they were like, well, never mind, we're gonna make Jurina be number 1 again. And they kind of robbed her of that, and I'm really, really mad at the 48 system of them doing that. And this whole thing, too, of the only reason why she was able to become center was because Judina wasn't participating, is kind of a
slap in the face, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. I would be more than ecstatic to find out that she was the center and Judina was participating, but no, she isn't, and that's what upsets me.
I can understand that too.
But yeah, not much is known about the single, but like all previous 48 releases, it should release in like 4 to 8 different editions. But yeah, you can check out more information about this single on our site, and you can check out the trailer that also came out too. Speaking of other voice actresses turning vocalists, Aika Kobayashi announced that she'll be teaming up with label Toy Factory and releasing her first major label single called No Life Code sometime next year, vaguely.
Well, at least you have a time frame.
Yeah, she's more popularly known as the Yoshiko Tsushima from the multimedia franchise Love Live Sunshine, and this will be her solo breakout hit.
Hopefully.
Yep. what's funny is it came out from a fan meeting that took this past week, and Hugh Metz is going to be handling the production team side, and Tashiro of Q Metz is going to be producing it, and he also appeared at the event too.
Oh, nice.
So it's good to see that they're actually taking a step forward, so to speak, of what her career is going to be, and I'd be surprised to see what that sounds like, because as much as I love these seiyus that do solo careers, sometimes it doesn't fit them. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it really, really does. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you probably have to wait until they're out in the wild and you kind of get that feedback before you kind of see like how things are going to shake out. So we'll see.
Exactly.
All right, moving on up to the last new release news for the week. We'll have one extra article after this, but first off, let's talk about the Gospelers. They are celebrating a big year, as it's been 25 years in the music industry. They started all the way back in 1994. So in order to celebrate this monumentous occasion, they are releasing a mega album. It's going to be titled G25 Beautiful Harmony. And it's going to have a collective total of 58 tracks, going all the way back from their very, very first debut single, Promise, which again came out in 1994, to their most recent single called Voxers, which came out in October 30th, I think, of last year. But I do not quite remember where that one. But it's going to be released in 2 editions. They haven't announced what's going to be on the Blu-ray if you get the limited edition, but it will come with the Blu-ray. But yeah, check it out. It's definitely exciting, especially to see groups like the Gospelers that have been around for so long really celebrate these milestones. And yeah, they're definitely interesting, especially because they're an a cappella group, which I find to be really fascinating. These guys are talented. You can, if you watch their music video Voxers, which we do have in the article, you can see why they've been around for 25 years.
Oh yeah,
they got talent.
They are amazing. They're probably one of my favorite groups that I kind of keep on the down low there, but a lot of their songs are amazing. One of my favorite songs is Shin Osaka. Their more popular one is Kohaku, which is, it's all right. It's really popular. They sung it at Rock in Japan. I went to go see them. Me and Renford went to go see them when when we went to Rock in Japan. It was pretty cool. Unfortunately, they didn't sing much hits, but they were playing more to the crowd more than anything. So
that happens.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I actually have G10 and G20, so I'll be getting G25 for sure.
Oh, are you going to get the limited edition, or are you going to get the standard?
Yeah, I'll probably get the standard. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna buy it first immediate, because I have a majority of these songs. So
yeah, that's true. And moving on to the last news for the week, we're going to talk about AKB48. And this is, I would say, really bad news, but that's just my opinion.
You hear that? It's the alarms. It's the alarm saying abandon ship. Abandon goddamn ship.
It's bad. So this is really bad. So Moeka Yahagi, you might be familiar with her. She was the center of the latest AKB48 single, Sustainable. Well, her career in AKB48 is not sustainable, as she is leaving the group. She has announced that she will be graduating on February 1st of 2020. And yeah, she was only in the group for about 1.5 years. And other than that, there's not really a whole lot of details about her graduation or her leaving, but it's not good. This is not good. She's only been in it for 1.5 years, and she's already leaving.
When your promising future center leaves the group, that is an immediately red flag.
Yes, this is true. This is very, very true, because that was one of the reasons why because remember, she was selected as the center. Normally, because Sustainable would be the Senbatsu song, right? But they didn't have the Senbatsu. She was handpicked to be the center of this song because she, quote unquote, had a promising future. And less than a month after release, she announces she's leaving the group. That is really, really bad.
Just you hear that? It's the alarms. saying bored. Abort. Yeah,
I
I'm telling you that I would not be surprised past next year that AKB is done.
yeah, it's
You see
it's
that?
not a good sign.
You see
It's
that? You see that? The writing is on the freaking walls.
no way, man. Yeah, no, this is there's something wrong in AKS, and I'm not going to be as doom and gloom as Ken, but they're not heading in the right direction, and they have to course correct. They have to right this ship, and there is something wrong at the heart of all of this, and I don't know if it can be fixed or not. Hopefully, it can. I do not know. Their sales numbers are still good for now, and I think that'll be the bigger indicator over
But
the
it's
longer.
at this point it's just name only.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, and you look at like Nogizaka 46 or Keyakizaka 46 and stuff like that. Like these girls, they don't have like the millions or 2 millions when they release, but they do almost what 500,000, and then they stay on the chart for months.
Yeah.
While AKB, SKE, like all the 48s are like, okay, we're going to do our million and just go away.
Man,
Like,
they stick around for like at least a week and then they just drop.
yeah, there's after that they're just gone. Like they have no standing. Like they don't stay in power, and I'm like, that's not a good sign, especially for a group that's been around as long as AKB48 has, which is pushing what 15 years.
Yeah. It's a flash in the pan. The flash in the pan is what they need to stay afloat, which is not good in any means, but it's good for marketing. It's good for all that stuff. But when you're talking about giving quality stuff for the music industry, this is not it. It isn't. It isn't.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the heart of AKB, but AKS, you got a problem, you need to figure it out.
You know, it didn't help that the beginning of this past year that they had the whole NGT situation.
No, that did not help them, not one bit.
Then the whole thing about the Senbatsu didn't happen. Then Judina not going out again. Then NGT's eventual dissolvement. It's not looking good for the 48s. They haven't announced anything. Look at AKB. AKB what? They only released 3 singles?
Yeah,
Give or take?
yeah. SKE's only had one single come out this whole year,
Yeah, so...
and that was very frustrating
Yeah,
because that
really.
song sucked.
Yeah. You know, they blew their money to fly all these girls to LA just for a freaking flash in the pan song.
Yeah, like that's not a good use of money or a good way to build a brand or build any sort of sustainability. So, yeah,
They were looking forward to it with sustainability, ironically, but no. When Yasenta leaves, you got a problem. And you know, with the whole thing with Judina, I don't know how much she has left.
Oh, I've been saying this. I've been saying this for a while now. As much as I like the girl, she's 24 years old. She's getting on up there in age as far as like this idol stuff goes. Anyways,
But the thing is, too, there's nothing for her after this. There's like nothing. That's what I really am scared about for girls that leave the 48 system who have such a name to them.
yeah, I mean, it might help her get some acting jobs because I know she wants to be an actress,
But she has
we'll see.
she didn't put that foot forward. Like she hasn't accepted a lot of jobs. At least around this time, anyone that wanted to become an actress during the 48 time took that step to become an actress, and actually did gigs outside of AKB.
Could it be her management's not letting her take jobs like that?
No, she's probably been with AKS for a while now. She started when she was 14, so
Yeah.
she just stated that it was her 11th year debut in the music industry. So Like I said, I have no idea what they're gonna do. I feel for her. I fear for Kashiwagi Yuki. I feel for the girls who are first and third generation AKB members, and there still are people that are first generation AKB members that did not leave the system and are might struggle after the fact.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is with Moeka, she's so young, she could probably do just about anything. So
Yeah, she can probably do her own line of music and still use the name because, hey, I am the center of a cross-country wide idol group. Everyone knows my name, and I left at the height of my popularity.
this is very true.
So she could use her name to get other things. She could use her name to get other labels. Case in point, look at the future, Sayane. Look at Yamamoto Sayaka. She left at
Yep.
she left not at the height of her popularity, but she was still popular enough that she can use her name for things. But the fact that Judina isn't really a vocalist in her own right, and she hasn't made her step forward into a actress line, I'm quite afraid of what Judina is gonna do after this. Maybe she'll go become Stardom and become a Joshi Pro. So who knows? She does like wrestling, so
That would be cool.
that is a possible step that she might do. But besides this, it's sad for Moika, but she left at the height of her popularity. She can use that honestly, and I don't know what they're gonna do. They'll probably hold a small graduation thing for her in February. But
Yeah.
besides that, there's not much we have here. We did have the brand new review for this past month. It's for the
Yep.
I Aiba Lead the Way. Go read that if you guys want to. I gave it a moderate glow there. It's 4 stars if you guys care about that. So,
It is expertly written too.
yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, ironically, I wrote that while I was red-eyed as hell on the plane over to St. Louis.
That's why they call it the red eye.
But yeah, nothing much there with that. I was gonna play a game with you guys because I'll wait till Luna comes back next week to talk about this if we have some time. But the full list of Rock in Japan, or Countdown to Japan, was revealed this past week, and I was going to play a game of the people that were announced for Countdown are possibly the people that are going to show up in the Kohaku. Like, Aimyon is day 1. I think Blue and Count is like another day 1, so who knows if they might appear or not. So I was going to play a game with that, but we can hold that off to next week because they might be revealing the initial lineup for the Kohaku fairly soon. It's already November, so it should be any
time now.
No, yeah, exactly. But yeah, with that, let's continue on to the Oricon regardless.
Interesting week.
I thought. Week. So first off, it is the lovely Yesterday by Official Higedandism. Not much we can say here.
I'm surprised it's the only official Higedandism song on here.
No, it ain't. Pretenders is number 4.
Oh, it's number 4. Never mind. Well,
but,
spoiler for 4.
Not much we can say here. We said all we need to say. It sold a lovely 15,000 points across the board there. And going
Which is very nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. And going on up, oh god. It's Idol Masters, Cinderella Girl, Starlight Masters, For the Next, 01, True Colors. Actually, I should really, really like this because it has 2 of my favorite seiyus in this, so I'm going to be a little biased and be... Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's there.
I thought it was fairly catchy.
Yeah, the chorus is what made it, and I liked it. So
I thought it was entertaining enough. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna run out and buy the copy. Like, there was one song that we're gonna talk about later that I'd probably strip for, but
I think I know which one, but
we'll see. I might surprise you. But No, it was serviceable. Like I said, it's entertaining at the very least. It's a nice,
It's a nice
poppy,
song.
upbeat song.
It's not overkill like one of the songs we'll talk about,
Oh God.
but it was decent enough to be like, yes, we are Idolmasters. This is the next generation, literally, because it's all the little sisters. So, but I do like that. But yeah, Idolmaster, Cinderella Girls, Starlight Master for the next 01 True Colors. So they lovely 15,120 points. And going on to number 8, it is Bad Love by AAA. I had no idea what the hell I watched.
I liked the song. I didn't pay much attention to the music video. I was having to mix and mangle and do a bunch of things, so I didn't actually watch the music video. It did look weird. I will give it that. But I really, really like the song. I really, really like this song. It was fantastic.
Are you changing your way of AAA now?
I've always liked AAA. I would not say they're an LOL clone or LOL's a clone of them. I think they're different enough. But
At
I've always liked AAA.
at this point, they're different. They're fairly, but inspiring. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Bad Love. It was alright. I wouldn't personally go out and buy this, but
I forgot I needed to download it. But I
they
would
ruined
buy
this perfectly good looking couch with paint, and I was very mad. I was like, I could have used that.
Now I will agree with you. They did ruin a couch full of paint. That's no bueno, as they say in the business.
But yeah, Bad Love, So They Lovely, 17,338 points. And going on up, it is On Your Mark by Afterglow. So
I did enjoy this song, but I was not crazy about this song. But it was a nice, good, solid pop rock number.
Yeah, I mean, they are doing the whole thing. They kind of farted this one out because no,
That's a good way to put it.
The only reason why this song sold very well is because it had the tickets to go see them first time joining all together in a live event. That's the only reason why I knew this was going to sell very, very well. At least make the chart.
Yeah.
So it's a decent song, and I like their older songs much better. But
yeah, I do think Afterglow's got better songs in their library, but this it's solid-ish enough. Like I said, it's a solid pop rock song at the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, it's So They Lovely, 18,658 points. And going on up, once again, it is Uma Toshika by Yunezu Kenshi. This goes on to our living debate of what is going to die first, Yunezu or Pretenders at this point.
My guess would be Pretenders because they've been around longer, yet they're higher, so who knows?
Yes, who knows indeed. So, but, we said all we need to say about this song. It's So They Lovely, 18,928 points. And going on up, it is Moto 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 Hanaso, Digital Native Generation by Takoyaki Rainbow. And, oh my god.
This is a song.
This is a song about millennials and their goddamn smartphones.
Pretty much. That's what I got from it too. And I'm like, enjoy your phone there? I did not like this.
The chorus is the only thing that saved this song. Everything else was hot garbage.
I don't even yeah, I mean the chorus is solid, but the verses were just so all over the place. It just made no sense lyrically and from a musical standpoint. I'm like, I'm not feeling this song.
Yes, I was going to shoot myself if I found out you liked this song.
No, God no.
I was going to be like, okay, you can enjoy the episode by yourself.
No, we have not got to my number one song of the week.
Yes, Pretenders, right?
No.
But yeah, Moto 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 Hanaso Yo Digital Native Generation, So They Lovely, 19,698 points. And going on up, once again, it is Pretenders by Official Higedandism at number 4. Say what we needed to say. They made their foothold in the industry as much so for this last 6 months. So, yeah. It's So They Lovely, 22,269 points. Going on up, it is Dark Crow by Man with a Mission. This
Personally,
is a song.
No, go ahead. Yeah,
It's a song.
I will say I liked it better than their last one, but I still was not crazy about this one. I feel like it's just okay.
It's subpar.
Yeah.
I that's all I can say about this. The song is subpar. There's nothing much I can say. But
It's I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's Man with a Mission. They're doing their shtick. Either you like it or you don't. And while I like Man with a Mission, I really and I did actually feel like this was a step up from their last one. I genuinely did not like their last one. This one I did find passable. As like, well, I mean, if it came on the radio in the car, I wouldn't turn the channel, but I wouldn't go out and buy it either.
I'd rip the radio out if I heard this song.
Well,
it makes me not want to watch Vinland Saga. Let me tell you that much. But yeah, Dark Crow sold a lovely 27,692 points. And going on up, it is 4-4 Raiders by Ballistic Boys from Exile Tribe. So I don't know how to feel about this song. They tried something different, which I don't mind that they do. However, for me, it didn't work, and that was every single member sung in this track. That's fine. That's fine. They want to do something different for Exile Tribe, for Ballistic Boys, and that's fine because they're trying to be the hybrid group of we can do both compared to only having 2 or 3 singers.
Yeah. Well, and
the rest being
primary
dancers.
Yeah, well, and their primary focus from the onset is supposed to be this rap unit. That is like their big commission to call. Like that's why they were formed and what their ultimate goal is. And so sometimes you have to look at them through that lens, like how are they as a rap unit. But yeah, it is nice that all of the boys either have some sort of vocal performance and can rap and stuff like that, and they can dance. So you do have like this mishmash where you're right, where like all the other groups is like they'll have like 1 or 2 singers and then there's a bunch of dancers, and like that's what the Fantastics is. And while I love the Fantastics, that's all they are, is like 1 or 2 singers and then the rest are dancers. So it's interesting. I did like 44 Raiders. I felt like Tehane 1000% was better, but now I will go ahead and point out this is also their debut single.
Yes.
So for them to debut at number 2, that's really pretty good, and they had solid numbers too.
Yeah.
So let's wait and see how they do. I did like 44 Raiders. I do feel like they have better songs, but 44 Raiders in and of itself is very solid, especially if you like a very Western stylized rap. Because this is like super West.
Yeah.
Super West.
It's very Western inspired. Yeah, in that regard, then it's really well. It's really solid, and it's a really good ground. It's a really good track. So, yeah. But it'll take me a while to warm up to them compared to the other styles. And I love it when they take a different sect of the genre. But as of right now, the heavy rap part isn't jiving well with me for this style anyway.
Yeah. And that's fair. I mean, and they have a couple of different styles of rap, and I know me personally, there's a style of rap that I love, and then there's other style of raps either I genuinely hate or I can just put up with. And the style of rap that they use for this song is in the I can put up with it category, which is not great, but I'm like, well, whatever. I can kind of deal with it.
Yeah.
But I like more of that rhythmic rapping, and this is not that. So I'm like, it's okay, I guess. But yeah.
44 Raiders sold a lovely 51,630 points. And going on up, it is the lovely Kiden no Ko / Honey 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 by Sexy Zone. And by God, Honey 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 is the song for me.
Oh my god, I love that song. I'd take every stitching of clothing I've had off if I could get my hands on it. Like, you won't believe. My god, I love this song. It's so good. Sorry, I had to get that out. But no, yeah, I mean, the first song, when I heard the first song, I was like, I'm not loving it, but it's okay.
It's typical Johnny's. But when you get to Honey Honey,
oh my
by God, that is such a much better song, in my personal opinion.
Oh my god, it's so good. It has a great melody. The harmonization in it is fantastic. Oh, it's this light poppy song, and I'm over here, I'm dancing. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. This is fantastic. And I was expecting Bad Love to be my song of the week. And then Honey Honey came in. I'm like, I'm not even a Sexy Zone fan. This is the first Sexy Zone song that I like, but by God, man, did I love it. This song is insane. I really wish they were on Apple Music, but that's the Johnny's thing. And I guess I'll have to go out and buy Honey Honey. Oh my Lord. This song is fantastic. I don't want to assume why it's this is the reason why it's number one, but I like to think that Honey Honey is the reason why this is number one, because my God. Oh my God. And that music video was fantastic too.
Yes, it was amazing. And high props for Johnny's, whoever did the production quality for this song. Hats off to them, because, I don't mind Sexy Zone, but they're not my Johnnies. I am more the traditional Johnnies, and they were in the middle of the newer age. And
yeah,
I liked a couple songs by them, but this song is their best song in my eyes.
Oh my God, it's so good. I kid you not. I have been waiting since the moment we started the top 10s just so we can talk about Honey Honey. Oh my Lord, so good, so good. Was this the song that you thought it would be?
Yes, it was either this or 44 Raiders, but then I was like, nah, I think it's Honey Honey.
Well, I was, because I'm the anti-Johnny's person. I was like, it's gonna be really cool. I get to surprise Ken this week, and I did not surprise him, not one bit. I'm too easy to read.
But yeah, regardless, Kirin no Ko and Honey 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 sold a lovely 159,861 points. And since we're over here, we have some time. Let's look over to the albums real fast. Oh, look at that. So we got Baby Metal at number 10. Then we got Kyokiba Shinosuke, I believe that's how you read that, by Change, with his new album. That's really good. 17 Ode to the 17 Volume 3 is also really good. Kami Ongake Iro Artistiku by Mafu Mafu again. Mikke by Speets. Toho and or Shinki by with 15. Ooh, this is really good. Shin Enka Kyoku Collection number 10 by Kyogawa Kiyoshi. So he's the top Inca singer. He's like the second coming of Christ for Incas.
I'm like, I've seen this guy quite a lot, so I mean, he's good. He's good. I'm not gonna knock him. Guy's got skills.
And we're probably gonna see him on the Kohaku.
Oh, he's on every Kohaku.
Yeah, he's probably gonna sing Daijobu Daijobu. Though that ship song is really good.
I hope to hear the ship song, honestly, because Daijobu Daijobu is okay, but I'd rather hear the ship song.
The best I've listened to music by Makihara Noriyuki is also on there. His stuff is alright, honestly. Traveler by Official Hige Dandism took number 2. And Kamaracha by Wanima took number 1. Aren't you happy? You know, they haven't done an album in like a year, 10 months. And
2 years. It's almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. And now it's number 1. Right behind that chart. It had a very decent amount of sales, too, for an album.
Yeah, 78,863 is very impressive. I'm happy. Like I didn't realize like Coming At You is already out. I'm like, oh, let me go see if that's on Apple Music. Probably not, but we'll see.
With that, I want to thank you guys for listening to this lovely episode. It's a little shorter than usual, just a little bit, but you know, you can find us at all the lovely things on the internet. You can find us at Twitter and Instagram at ongaku.ru. You can find us the site at ongaku.ru.com. You can find us on YouTube on ongaku.ru. Just look that up. Like, rate, subscribe, hit that pound button, comment, all that lovely things.
Yep. Engagement really helps us out a lot, raises our P-score, which makes our channel appear more in the feed. So give us a boost.
Please. If you want to hear Luna take the reins on one episode, I wouldn't mind. Gives my voice a rest.
She's not a bad host.
But yeah, you can find our 2 affiliates. Karyu Hunter, he is a Twitch streamer in his own right. He's doing all the spooky games. I believe he was doing Resident Evil, and I think he hates Resident Evil now. I think he was doing Silent Hill.
I think he's overplayed Resident Evil, so he's grown to hate the games, which happens sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you can find him at twitch.tv/KyoryuHunter, KYORYUHUNTER. You can also find him on Twitter at KokusaiKyoryu, at KOKUSAIKYORYU on Twitter. And you can also find our other affiliate, TimberTaft. He's a Twitch streamer in his own right. You can check him out at twitch.tv/TimberTaft, TIMBERTAFT. You can also find him on Twitter at TimberTaft. You can find me on Twitter at OTYKen1 as I explode about every little bang dream little news there. You can also find Renford at RenfordD. You can find Luna on Twitter at LunaMarie87. Where can we find you, Gray?
You can find me at Ongaku Gray, where I tweet about what I've been listening to.
But yeah, with that, I want to thank you very much for listening to this week's episode of Ongaku Ryu. I want to say thank you very much and have a great day. Aloha.
And this is great. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.